What's up, everybody? Ulu Run. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. Yeah, I got a little tongue tied there, but what I want to talk about is this middleweight division because I see some things up here that's been the same way for a while, except with Canelo going to super middleweight. But I have a theory, just a theory. So don't be sitting up here getting all bent out of shape Canelo fans, even though I think it's the hard truth. Okay, so at middleweight, they got Gennady Golovkin. It's number one. Jamal Charlo is number two. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Jamal Charlo was number one. I'm sorry. But I'm going by the order right here that they actually got Jamal Charlo. Gennady Golovkin is number one. And then they have Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? And so this is the order. WBC is Jamal Charlo. The IBO is Gennady Golovkin. The WBO is Demetrius Andrade. And the IBF is Gennady Golovkin. So Gennady Golovkin has the IBO and the IBF. WBC is Jamal Charlo. WBO is Demetrius Andrade. Why the hell ain't these guys fighting? I mean, y'all can say what y'all want to say. Why the hell they ain't fighting? Gennady Golovkin got 2 belts, y'all. There's only 2 guys that's in the way. There's just 2 other belts he can get. The WBC and the WBO. WBC is Jamal Charlo. WBO is Demetrius Andrade. He ain't fighting either one of them. And then what about Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andrade fighting? Come on, man. There's a long history with that, man. Y'all need to settle that beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. But remember, Canelo Alvarez had the WBA. He vacated it. You know what I'm saying? He vacated it so he won't fight Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andrade. And then he jumps up to super middleweight. Now let's talk about the super middleweight division. Canelo Alvarez is actually considered number one in the super middleweight division. But he has the WBC. Carlos Gongora has the IBO. Billy Joe Saunders has the WBO. The IBF is Caleb Plant, and the WBA is Canelo Alvarez. So Alvarez has a WBC and a WBA. I heard talks about him fighting Caleb Plant after Caleb Plant destroyed Caleb Truax. Truax ain't had no business being in there. He ain't even looking, man. From the beginning, that wasn't even a fight, B. I'm sorry. He had his little spurts, but that was it. It was like more towards the later rounds. He just got demolished. But my problem with Caleb Plant is Caleb Plant don't have the power for these guys in the super middleweight, in my opinion. Because Truax should have been out. He was dummying him, but he couldn't get him out of there with the whole thing. So when they talk about Canelo Alvarez fighting Caleb Plant has fast hands. He's accurate. He's a pretty good fighter, but him or Billy Joe Saunders don't have the experience that Canelo had. They haven't fought the type of fighters that Canelo have fought. So I see Canelo leaving the middleweight division, getting away from Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, because Gennady Golovkin had no interest in fighting him, from my understanding, if I got that whole situation correct. So when you go up there to super middleweight, who do you have? Carlos Gongora. I don't even know who that is. Billy Joe Saunders and Caleb Plant. He can basically rule that division. You know what I'm saying? At least until one of these guys in middleweight jump up to super. You know what I'm saying? If they do that, then let's see. But Canelo is running his own. He's calling his own shots, y'all. Excuse me. He's calling his own shots. You know what I'm saying? So What can you say? He's not up under the zone or Golden Boy anymore. He's called his own shots. He's the man. Everybody's after him. I have no gripes with that. But if that's what y'all want to see and that's how he's going about it, I have no interest in watching him. I don't want to see him fight. I mean, I might watch the Billy Joe Saunders or Caleb Plant just to see. Even though I think he'll eventually wear them down. You know what I'm saying? Wear them out. But if he was to fight, like let's say a Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andrade was to go up to super middleweight, he was to fight one of them, I'll be interested in that, no doubt. But there's people calling Jamal Charlo out, like David Benavidez and some other Mexican guy too, who's been flawed from what I've seen, but they claim that he's ready. He's ready for Jamal Charlo. I'm like, if you say so. But anyway, I'll just give y'all my take on what I think is going on in the middleweight, super middleweight division. You know, oh, I didn't even know I was there. That's what I get for eating granola and not checking. But anyway, you know, that's my little take on that. And hopefully we'll get a Jamal Charlo and a Demetrius Andrade fight, because I don't see a Gennady Golovkin fight neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? And I think that needs to be the next fight personally. You know what I'm saying? Because those two got a history. There's enough beef there. Jamal Charlo seems like he's angry enough. You know, I mean, hey, handle your business. Ulu Run signing out. Peace.